Welcome to Faith, Not by Sight, where we walk by faith, not by what we see. Join me as we explore Bible verses, grow in faith, and trust in the Most High's plan. All praise to the Most High. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're focusing on a very important topic, friendship. We're going to dive into Sirach 6:17, where we learn how to discern a true friend from one who is only around for their own gain. These verses contain timeless wisdom on how to evaluate friendships and the true value of loyalty. First, let's start with an audio clip from Sirach 6:17. And after that, I'll break down the key lessons we can apply to our own lives.
Be in peace with many, nevertheless, have but one counselor of 1,000. If thou wouldst get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. And there is a friend, who being turned to enmity and strife, will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face. Separate thyself from thy enemies, and take heed of thy friends. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such a one hath found a treasure. Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellence is invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him.
Now, let's explore these verses one by one. Starting with verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first and be not hasty to credit him. This teaches us not to rush into friendships without testing a person's character. Genuine friendship is something that takes time and should be proven, not based on superficial traits or quick assumptions. Verse 8 says, For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. This highlights that some people may appear to be friends, but they are only there when it benefits them. When difficult times come, they vanish. It's a warning against trusting too easily. In verse 9 it states, And there is a friend who being turned to enmity and strife will discover thy reproach. Here, we are warned that some friendships can turn into enmity and bring conflict. When a person's motives aren't pure, they may turn on you and even expose your weaknesses or mistakes to others. Verse 10 continues this theme. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. Some friends only stick around during good times, when there is something to gain. But when hardship comes, they disappear. These verses emphasize the difference between fair-weather friends and those who are truly loyal. In verse 11, we see, But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants. This speaks of a person who enjoys the benefits of your success, but becomes entitled or bold in their treatment of you or others around you, yet they lack the loyalty to stand by you in tough times. Verse 12 brings this warning. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face. This further emphasizes that a false friend will distance themselves when you face struggles, leaving you to fend for yourself. Next, verse 13 advises, Separate thyself from thine enemies, and take heed of thy friends. We're told to distance ourselves from those who do us harm, but also to be cautious with friends, ensuring their intentions are true. However, verse 14 brings a shift. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure. Here we're shown the value of a true faithful friend, a person who is like a shield during difficult times. Finding such a friend is as precious as discovering treasure. Verse 15 continues, Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. This reminds us that the worth of a loyal, faithful friend is beyond measure, something that can't be compared to anything material. Verse 16, A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. This verse emphasizes the deep value and healing power of a true and loyal friend. It uses the metaphor of medicine to show that just as medicine heals and restores the body, a faithful friend can bring comfort, support, and emotional healing to a person's life. Finally, verse 17 concludes, Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be. This teaches us that those who respect and follow God will be guided to the right friends, and in turn, their character will reflect in those they choose to keep close. In summary, these verses from Sirach offer profound wisdom on friendship, urging us to be discerning in choosing friends and to value those who are loyal and steadfast. A faithful friend is a rare and priceless treasure, but true friendships are built over time and tested through adversity. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into scripture and ancient wisdom. Until next time.